Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a new collection from Colourpop. We have the Pretty Please collection. It says it's like Coquette Dreams. It's very like cool tone, very soft, very pretty. So we're gonna be playing around with this collection today. I'm gonna be doing swatches or tutorial review. You guys know the drill. So this collection is launching today, December 15th at 10 a.m. PST. As always, you guys can use my code. It is just KATRINA and it'll save you 10% off the Colourpop website. We'll link all the info and everything down below for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Also wearing my friend Ashley's new little tank. It says I can fix you and I'm obsessed with it. This is from Arlo Mars. I will link it down below because it is the cutest little tank top ever. First thing that we have in this collection is the Pretty Please palette. It has this really pretty like floral and bows. It's like very soft. It reminds me of Bridgerton, like the packaging. It's giving Bridgerton. And you open it up and this is what it looks like. It says, stay flirty with 12 shades of feminine pinks, antique grays, and soft lavenders in matte, metallic, matte sparkle, and super shock finishes. It's very, very soft and cool tone. I know a lot of people love these like mauvey cool tones, so I know a lot of people have been asking for palettes like this, more on the like cooler tone side. The packaging also like represents the colors inside, so you guys know how I feel about that. I love that. But yeah, it's definitely very like soft, but you can also do a little bit more of like a grungier look with it as well. It's kind of what I try to do today with the palette. But yeah, so that is the Pretty Please palette. Also, I forgot to mention this collection will be available at Ulta. I'm not exactly sure what day, but usually Ulta collections launch on Sundays. So when I find out that date, I'll put it down below for you guys. Next thing that we have are 3 Fresh Kiss Lip Creams. I say this every time, but I will never get tired of the Fresh Kiss products. They are my favorite lip products from Colourpop, especially the lip creams. These are beautiful. These are all different shades of like mauve, pinky tones. It says paint a dainty pout with 3 mauve and plum shades of our Lush Hybrid Mousse formula with a soft matte finish. If you've never tried these before, they are so divine on the lips. They feel so great. And they come in this really pretty like mauvey pink packaging with little bows on the front. I'm telling you, it reminds me of Bridgerton. I don't know if that's like what the vibe is, but it's giving Bridgerton. So we have 3 shades. We have Off to Paris, I Heart That, and Floor Love. Again, they're all like mauvey tones, just like kind of different variations of them, like a lighter, a medium, and a dark tone. But none of them are super deep. I have the last 2 mixed on my lips right now, so you can tell they're not super, super dark, but very, very pretty. Love the packaging on this, and also the unit cartons for everything also match the like packaging of the palette. So we have 3 new Cheek Dew Serum Blushes. I have not seen these in a collection in a minute, so I was very excited to see them in here. We have, again, just these kind of also match the like lipsticks perfectly. We just have kind of different shades of like pinky mauve, plummy shades. It says, get soft rosy cheeks with 3 shades of our hydrating serum blush infused with hyaluronic acid. Again, if you've never tried these, are very like moisturizing on the face. Yeah, so we have Summer Nostalgia, Parisian Chic, and True Romantic. And again, they're just all different kind of like variations of pinky, rosy, mauvey tones. Very, very pretty, very soft. And I feel like with these, you can also get that like, again, I said this in my last video, I hate TikTok trends, but like that I'm cold makeup look, you can kind of get that with these shades as well. So those are the 3 Cheek Dews. Lastly, we have 4 new Colour Stix in this really pretty like baby pink packaging. It has the shades on the edge over here, which are also little sharpeners, if you guys didn't know that, to sharpen, make them nice and fresh again. But we have 2 metallics and 2 matte shades. We have Romance Novel, Satin Ribbon, Fresh Kiss, and Feminine Charm. Romance Novel and Satin Ribbon are both the metallic shades, and then First Kiss and Feminine Charm are matte shades. So it says, create endless looks with 4 super creamy multitasking shadow sticks. Line it up, wear it all over, or smoke it out. But yeah, so these are the 4 shades. That is everything in the collection. It is a little bit of a smaller collection, but I said it is launching today, so I'll link everything down below for you guys once it is available. This is the look that I came up with today using the collection. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here and to hear my final thoughts on the collection, then just keep watching. I wish that I was kidding and being dramatic that I can't feel my hands, but I literally can't feel my hands. I'm so cold right now. It's giving very LA problems, but it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the palette, and I'm gonna start off with the shade Be a Doll. It is this shade right here. There are a lot of sparkly mattes in this palette, which I'm like okay with. I'm not like too mad about it because like once you kind of tap off the excess, a lot of the glitter kind of comes off. So I'm not too mad, but I do wish there were like more just regular mattes in here. But I'm gonna start off with this one, and I'm gonna use this as my transition shade. A little bit of that shimmer, but it's more of a matte than anything, so I'm not too mad at it. I'm gonna go into 444, which is this shade. This was the one I was most excited for. You guys know I really like these colors, and I love to just throw this on all over the eye. They're like my favorite colors to kind of do like a grungy kind of look with it. I know this palette is marketed as like very soft and like pretty. It's literally called Pretty Please. But to me, I just see a bunch of dusty, grungy tones that I can do with this palette, so I'm really excited. I love this color. I do wish there was like a little bit of a darker, like mauve tone in here, like almost a burgundy, but it's okay. There is like the Colour Stix, I think, that might work as like a burgundy liner, so I'll see how that looks. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Sweet Thing, the shade right here, and I'm just gonna put this along the lash line and a little bit in this outer corner. Again, I kind of want to do more of like a grungier look with this palette. Again, I feel like you can do a lot of like softer looks with it, but I want to do something a little bit more smoky. It goes with the jacket that I'm wearing right now. I'm literally wearing a fur coat. Am I being dramatic? I don't know. So I'm just focusing this color right in this outer V. Like so. I do like this color a lot though. It's like a really dark gray. It doesn't look black on either, because sometimes gray can either be like too light or it looks borderline black, but this looks very gray. So I like that. A little bit darker on this side, so I'm gonna kind of match that over here. Go back with 444 to kind of blend the edges of that out. For my lid, I really want to go in with Feeling Flirtatious. It's this shade right here. It's kind of like a rose gold. But Old Money is really pretty too. Maybe I'll mix the two. I'm gonna go in with Feeling Flirtatious first. Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh, it's like a beautiful rose gold. I'm gonna go over with Old Money on top of that to kind of mix the two. Okay, those mixed are really, really pretty. Those two shimmers on the lid, it doesn't look like too much, which I kind of like. I would go over it with like a wet, like I would go in with a damp a little bit, but I kind of like how it looks a little bit more subtle and not super metallic. Sometimes I just want like a nice normal shimmer and not like something super metallic on the eyes. So I am going to go in with one of the Colour Stix. I'm going to see how this one looks first. This one is Feminine Charm. This is a metallic. It says it's metallic. It's giving matte. This is definitely a matte formula. I don't know why it says metallic. It's not metallic at all. It is very much matte. But I digress. But this is like a really pretty dark mauve tone. Of shows, but I think it would be a lot more noticeable if I didn't have like the shimmer on. But I'm not mad at it. I kind of like how it looks. Something. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but in person it does. I'm gonna go in with this shade. This one is First Kiss. This one says it's a creamy matte, and this one is a creamy matte. So I'm gonna take this one right here. I don't really like this one that much. I like how the gray looks a little bit more on that lash line, so I'm actually just going to go back and kind of cover that up a little bit with Sweet Thing. That gray into that Colour Stick a little bit, just so it blends in really nicely and it's not just like a stark like mauve to gray, you know? Go ahead and do my foundation stuff really quick and then I'll be right back. I went ahead and did my foundation and bronzer and stuff right now. So we have 3 Cheek Dew Serum Blushes. I haven't seen these in a minute. I don't think they've launched anymore since they came out. I can't remember. Colourpop comes out with so much stuff that I like can't remember sometimes, but I haven't seen these in a minute, so I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna use this color. I think I'm like going back and forth between this one and Summer Nostalgia. I kind of like this color though. Like I feel like it'll look really pretty with the eyes. So let's see. This one is Parisian Chic. It's like a little bit more of a deeper mauve, but I feel like if I use it correctly, it would look really pretty. So let's see. So I put some on the back of my hand and I'm going to take a little synthetic brush. Oh, this isn't a little brush, but this is a Colourpop F30. I'm going to take some on the brush and kind of load it up and then just kind of tap some off so I don't have like a bunch of product in one spot. And I'm just gonna stipple that on, kind of tap that on. Yeah, I feel like with these I have to use like a lot of product. I don't know why. So again, I'm just gonna kind of take some more. Okay, there we go. Kind of swirl it around so I don't have like just product in one spot. Okay, yeah, this color's actually really pretty. You just have to like really kind of work with it a little bit, especially the darker shades, because if not, it's gonna look like you got slapped. Really pretty color. I don't notice it picking up like the foundation underneath or anything. So I actually do like this color. I mentioned this before, if your blush ever looks a little too harsh, you can either take some powder, or I like to use my Element Cosmetics like the brightening powder, and I just kind of take it over the edge and it kind of just blends it better with your concealer, and you don't have like that harsh line. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can tell in person, and it just kind of like softens up that line between your concealer and blush. Actually, I'm liking how this is looking. Let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna use that color stick in my waterline, the mauve one. This one is Feminine Charm. I've never used these as eyeliner before, but it's working okay. And I'm gonna go in with that grayish shade, the Sweet Thing. I'm gonna take that on the outer part. Actually, kind of take it all over the lower lash line. Since that like color stick already has some of that mauviness in the liner, I kind of brought it down a little bit on the lower lash line. It kind of just works as an eyeshadow. For my inner corner, I'm gonna go ahead and just use All the Frills. It is this shade right here. The shade is a Super Shock shadow, so just putting that. Ooh, this is so pretty. I kind of want to use this as a highlight down the center of my nose. Oh, this is really pretty. It's like so soft but sparkly. It definitely work as a highlighter if you're more of a lighter skin tone. Yes, I am going to use this as a nose highlight because it's super pretty. Oh, I live. It is a little bit more of a white highlight, which can work sometimes if you're like a lighter skin tone, obviously. I don't want to go too heavy with it because it's going to look like pasty. But this is so pretty. Really liking putting in like highlighter right here. I just really like how that looks. Really super cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes and stuff, and then we'll finish off the look with the lip products, which the lip products in here, they're so pretty. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the lip products, and then we have Fresh Kiss Lip Cremes in here, which I love this formula so much, so I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna go in, I can't decide which one I want to do. Maybe this one? Yeah, we're gonna do this one. This one is Fleur Love. I feel like this one goes with the look a little bit more. Oh, I love this formula. Oh, this one actually looked a little bit more mauve and like pink than I thought I was going to. This formula is probably one of my favorite out of all of the Fresh Kiss lip products. Like they have the lip creams and the glossy lips and the stains, but this one, oh, it's perfection. I love it. Mix it a little bit, I think. Oh yeah. The formula is great. Adding that one on top kind of made it a little bit more like a purpley mauve. Go ahead and dust off this powder and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on everything. Okay, so this is the finished look, and I actually like how this look came out. It's kind of exactly what I wanted to do, something a little bit more grungy and smoky with this palette. So it's not super dramatic like a dramatic smoky, but it's definitely giving like a little grungy. Like I like it a lot. But let me give you guys my thoughts on everything because I definitely have some thoughts. So starting off with the palette, I do like it. I mean, it's pretty. I don't know how often I'll reach for this. I do like that one shadow that I used, 444. I love that color of shadow to just throw on all over the eye. I think it's so pretty for like a grungy everyday kind of look, but I've definitely seen colors like this before from Colourpop, and it's, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like something for spring almost. not really like this time of year, but I could also work for like more of a wintry look, I guess, too. But it's okay. It's not my absolute favorite, and again, like I don't know how often I'll reach for it, but if you like these colors, I definitely think it's pretty. It's nice and like cool tone. I don't think that, another thing too is I don't know how well that this palette will work on all skin tones. They're all pretty light. This is one of those palettes, you know how I always say that Colourpop, like they post pictures and it looks kind of like not as saturated as it does in real life. I feel like this one actually looks how it looked in their Instagram post. I thought it was going to be like a little bit more deeper in person, because that's usually the case with a lot of Colourpop palettes. Like they just don't have enough saturation sometimes when they post it on Instagram, but this one kind of looks exactly how it does on their Instagram. So again, it's pretty if you like these colors. I definitely would say pick it up. You won't be like mad about it. I think it's pretty, but it's just not something I would see myself reaching for every single day. But the shimmers in here are really pretty, I will say that. I think my favorite thing out of the entire collection is probably the lip products. Are we surprised? I love this formula, so I love getting new shades of them. I think they're all so nice. This formula is truly so great. It feels like a nice little like moussey texture. It's so pretty, but I love all of these shades. All three of these are definitely shades that I would see myself using on a day-to-day basis. They're all really pretty. I love them, and they just feel so great on the lips, especially for this time of year. They're like nice and hydrating, but still kind of a matte formula. They do have like a little bit of a shine to it. They're not like a flat dry matte, definitely like a more comfortable matte, but they are so pretty, and I think definitely my favorite things out of the entire collection. I have the Colour Stix. They're pretty. I don't find myself reaching for these that often. I don't know why. I would rather just use like the eyeliners. I feel like they kind of do almost the same thing, like the cream gel liners. I use those like for my eyes all the time, like when it comes to like eyeliner, or if I just want like I don't know, kind of color all over or something. Like, I feel like the cream gel liners do like smudge out a little bit to where I can use it like as an eyeliner or like an all over eyeshadow, whereas these I feel like they set pretty fast, so I don't use them as like an eyeshadow, and more so just like a liner. But I do think it looked really pretty on my lower lash line, but again, I would rather just use the cream gel liners. I really like the mauve shade, the Feminine Charm one. That one is really pretty. And I do think like the shimmery ones have their place. Like they're really good for like the inner corner and stuff. But again, I don't reach for these that often. Like I have a few of them. Actually, I have a lot of them. I don't reach for them that often. I just reach for the cream gel liner. So for me, it's kind of a pass. And lastly, we have the Cheek Dews, which I actually do like. I didn't remember if I liked this formula or not. Again, I don't reach for them that often, but I feel like they actually blended out really nicely. I feel like this is a really good product for like this time of year, especially if you have more of like a drier skin. I feel like they go on really nice, especially even over like powder and stuff. I have like powder bronzer and they went over it fine. It didn't look blotchy or anything. I definitely would say like putting it on the back of your hand and kind of like going in with a brush, tapping some off and then going to your face is a little bit more of an easier application. I wouldn't say like put it directly on your face. I feel like that's how you end up with like it not blending out. But yeah, I like all of these shades. I think they're really pretty. They're really fast and easy to use. So I would definitely say the things that I like the most out of the collection are the lip products and the cheek products. Everything else, the palette and the cream color sticks or whatever they are, they're okay. I wouldn't say like they're like a necessity, but I do say if you're gonna pick up anything, the lip products, these are divine. I love these so much. So yeah, not anything that I'm like, you need to go run out and go get. Kind of like how the last palette I did a video on, the Aurora Struck one, that palette is so beautiful. And coming from that palette and that collection to this one, it's kind of like, meh. But again, you know, everyone has different personal preferences. I know a lot of people actually love these type of tones. I mean, you could either love it or you're gonna not like it. I feel like it's kind of one of those collections. But yeah. Anyways, I feel like it's kind of like an anticlimactic collection review, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys do like this collection. What do you guys think about it? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.